Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the brand new California Lottery $2, $200 Frenzy ticket. This is part of the January 2024 series of tickets coming out in California, and this one just came out today. So this is literally a brand new ticket. Now, this is a number match game, and there is one symbol you're looking for. It is the Frenzy symbol for $200. Now here on this page, we are looking at the prize structure and odds that the California Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 4.3 and cash odds are 1 in 7.54. Looking at the prize structure, you can win anywhere from $2 up to $200. And looking at the odds, nothing too crazy stands out here. I do think that this is an interesting ticket because the prizes don't go up high enough to have any taxes taken out. So you don't have to worry about taxes on this game. And anytime I see a game like this, I always feel like, this gives the state a chance to, in good faith, say to its customers, hey, we didn't have to take taxes out of this game, so you guys get that money that we would normally take out in taxes. And so my expectation is that a ticket like this would have a little bit higher payout than a normal ticket. We'll see if California acted in good faith like that on this ticket or not here in a minute. But we can go ahead and run the numbers on this game. When you do run the numbers on this game, you find out that the payout comes in just a little bit over 66%. And that's just way too low. I mean, there's no reason ever for a ticket to come out less than 70% payout. States can make plenty of money in that 70% range. So for California to put a $2 ticket out at 66% payout, it's just disrespectful to you, the customer. To me, if a state does this, they don't care about their customer base. They're not trying to please the customer. And to me, it just feels wrong, especially if they're not going to advertise the payout. The other thing that we will mention about this payout is that this 66% does include all the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which not many people are going to be winning, which means very few people are even going to see a 66% payout on this game. And so what we want to know is, what is the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be winning those top prizes? And in order to figure that out, we're going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what that new payout number is going to be. So looking back here at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes happens at the $50 prize level. So if you're just an average person with average luck, you do have access to almost the entire prize structure. You're going to expect your prize to be somewhere between $2 and $50. But there at the $50 prize level, there is a split at 75-25. So 3/4 of these $50 prizes fall here in the bottom 99% of prizes and will be available to all people. The other quarter, the other 25%, are going to join the $200 prizes to make up the top 1% of prizes. Now, top 1% prizes are really tough to hit. If you want to know the odds of hitting a top 1% prize, look at the overall odds, move that decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and it's about 1 in every 430 tickets that would have a top 1% prize on it. So, you're in, $860 before you would expect to see even one of these top 1% prizes. So this is definitely not a ticket that you would want to chase on because, you're not winning your money back on this game. This is the type of game where, maybe you go in the store with $2 and you buy one ticket, or maybe you buy two tickets, and you do that every so often. And if you are lucky enough to hit, great. If not, oh well. But this is definitely not a chaser ticket because you are going to lose big if you try to do that. So because so few people are going to be winning here, winning these top 1% prizes, we're going to subtract the value of all of these from the payout number you saw before. And that's going to leave us with the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes. And when we do that, we find out that the bottom 99% of prizes has a payout of between 48 and 49%. And this is just a really super brutal number. I mean, I don't think this is going to be a favorite of the people, of the masses, for sure. I mean, 99% of people that play this game are just going to get thrashed with this ticket. We look for a minimum 60% payout here for the bottom 99% of prizes. 48% is just crazy low. I mean, most of the tickets we look at have a number in the 50% range. And I say, when that's the case, I say I don't play tickets in the 50% range because you just lose your money so fast that it's not fun. And why play if you're not having fun? But I mean, it's exponentially worse if you are down here in the 40% range. I mean, this is just going to be a crazy brutal ticket for people. So, if you're watching this and you can spread the news for people to maybe avoid this ticket, I think avoiding it is probably the best plan for most people because it's going to be a rough one. Now, here on this page, we are tracking the increases and decreases in California $2 tickets. The $200 frenzy data point is all the way over here on the right. And so you can see we've seen 2 increases in a row for $2 tickets in California. And like I said before, it gives the state a chance to, give a little bit higher payout than they normally would because they don't have to take any taxes out. And it does look like maybe California did that on this ticket. This is not the best $2 ticket we've seen come out in California. That fast doubler was quite a bit more valuable here, but it is the second best ticket that we've seen, and it's also the best ticket that we currently have available. That fast doubler is not on the website anymore, so I don't know what happened to it, if it's still available or not. But I probably wouldn't be playing it if they're taking it off the website. So, anyways, yeah, if you are playing I don't recommend playing $2 tickets in California. The payouts are just way too low. But if you are playing $2 tickets in California for some reason, in green here you have the best tickets in every category. So if you're playing for overall value, this $200 frenzy ticket has the best overall payout of the current tickets available. However, there is no top prize here, so that's good to know. If you're playing for odds, Universal Monsters and Greetings from California both have the best odds that we've seen. If you're a more conservative player and you're looking for a ticket that's a little friendlier to the average player, you get to hold on to more of your money. We have 3 tickets that have the same payout here: Greetings from California, Universal Monsters, and Pet Payout. And, if I'm looking at 3 tickets, I'm going to pick the one with the highest payout. So of these 3, I would probably go with Greetings from California. And then if you're more of a high roller and you like to win a little bit more money when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1%, this $200 frenzy ticket has way more value in the top 1% than a normal ticket. But again, the 99% of people are just really going to do horribly on this game. And then if you are interested in top prizes, we have the updated top prizes here on the right side of the page. Now here on this page, we are ranking California $2 tickets based on overall payout. $200 Frenzy is here in second place, second best $2 ticket we've seen so far. But again, all of these are basically trash tickets. None of them are even close to the 70% minimum that we look for. So I wouldn't be playing any of these tickets myself. Here on this page, we are ranking based on the bottom 99% payout, and you can see $200 Frenzy here in last place, and you can see how brutal it is compared to what the other $2 tickets offer for the bottom, for the 99% of people who are losing. 48% is a big difference from 56 or 57%. By the way, all of these numbers are rough. None of these are good numbers. Now here on this page, we get to compare $2 tickets across 6 different states. $200 Frenzy, you can see here, is the 30th best ticket that we've seen come out of the 6 states we're looking at on this channel. And there are a couple states you don't see on this list, Texas and New York. That's because their tickets are just really, really horrible. California's tickets aren't good. Like I said, we look for 70%. All of California's tickets are way too low. Florida as well. Florida doesn't make it up to 70%. But then we get to Georgia and Massachusetts. This is where the best $2 tickets come from. And what we really want to do is look up here at the top of the list. And we had a couple of really good $2 tickets come out of Georgia recently. The top one was this Fast 20s. It had a 75% payout, which is really good for a $2 ticket. And so, we're going to ask the same question in every video. We're looking at this top ticket. If Georgia can put out a $2 ticket at 75% payout and make plenty of money doing it, then why is California putting out $2 tickets at 66% payout? That is a 9 percentage point difference. And 9 percentage points, that's a big deal when you're talking about the amount of money that goes into making just one game. So one game can easily have 10 million tickets that make up the whole game. 10 million times the $2 price tag, that's $20 million for just one game. And 9 percentage points, or 9% of 20 million, is $1.8 million that the Georgia Lottery put into the hands of its players in this game right here, the Fast 20s, that the California Lottery is, just basically stealing from its players. And I'm going to say it's stealing because they're not transparent with the payout. And if you're not transparent with the payout, to me that means you're trying to hide something. And if you're trying to hide something, it's wrong. So yeah, I mean, the California Lottery is basically stealing $1.8 million from its players. So, I would love to hear somebody from the California explain why they feel like they need to do that and how it's fair to the customers, because I don't think it's right. Now, here on this page, we are comparing across states for that bottom 99% payout. So these are the tickets that are the friendliest to the average player. $200 frenzy at 48%. This, no way. This is so far off the top 36 list. That may be the worst ticket that we've seen. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at some information, but that's one of the most difficult tickets, the most brutal tickets that we've seen for the average player. Now here on this page gives a little bit more context to how bad the payout is for this $200 frenzy ticket. You can see the payout 66%. If you go to Massachusetts and you look at the lowly $1 ticket, $1 tickets in Massachusetts regularly have 69% value. That's still not up there to the 70% mark, but it's way better than 66%. And this should never be the case. You should never have a more expensive ticket that has less value than a cheaper ticket from a different state, from any state. It's completely backwards, and California ought to be ashamed and embarrassed that they're doing that to their customers, because it's just wrong. It shouldn't happen. So, go to, get in on some Massachusetts $1 tickets instead of buying these junk California $2 tickets. Now here on this page, these are the top 36 tickets we've looked at on the channel so far. You don't see any $2 tickets on this list, probably never will, so you can pause that and look at it if you would like. And then here are the top 36 tickets based on the bottom 99% payout. Here we do have at least one $2 ticket. There's a couple of $2 tickets. The two from Georgia do make this list, so very friendly tickets to the average player. So it is possible. We just need California to, come up with some games with higher payouts that are friendly to average players, and that, they can make the list too. So yeah, this is 2 thumbs down. I would not play this ticket. I don't recommend that you play it. You're not going to get tickets with better values until you stop playing the junky tickets that the state's putting out. So that's about it for this video for the California $2, $200 frenzy ticket. Wish I had better news for you, but we will see about the $5 ticket in the next video. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.